Hello, hello, and welcome everyone to this fantastic month of March monthly reading in the respect how much energy, cosmic energy is going on. It's really exclusive on the March 1. We have literally a full moon in Virgo, okay? And Virgo is my moon sign. And then on March 17th, we have a new moon in Pisces. And Pisces is my sun star. And then on March 31st, we have a blue moon because there's two full moons in 1 month, known as blue moon, in the sign of Libra. And Libra is my rising ascendant sign, so I'm kind of glorious. And my birth date is 3/11, March 11th. Actually, I have to figure out when my birth date is going to be. 3/11. I don't know. We'll figure it out what day of the week it comes. But when I do my monthly readings, I usually welcome this paperwork I've written many years ago. But here we have the third month, okay? The third month, March. And it's called the seed moon of service. Now, this can be wherever you live in the respect because I follow Native American wisdom, and wherever you live, the Native Americans call the moon a different name. Okay. But I chose to call it the seed moon, moon of service, and Aries is the infant's moon, electric in tone in Maya. And I've promised myself, if it's not in 2017, in 2018, I'm going to make sure I bring the mind wisdom through. But the tarot card is the Fool, okay? The herbs are broom, yellow dock, Irish moss. The colors are pale green and red violet. The stones are aquamarine, bloodstone, and fluorite. And the animals are cougar, hedgehog, and boar. And the goddesses are Astarte, Minerva, Luna, a Roman goddess, and Artemis. Okay. And Artemis and Diana have come through very often, opening up 2018. And the medicine is burst of new energy, growing, exploring, learning, inner child work, new beginnings, balance of light and dark, Ostara, spring equinox. Okay, yes, and that comes in the next month. Creative power is to activate, action is to bond. Okay, activate to bond with people that you relate to. Okay, don't give up on you and don't give up on them if they relate to you. Okay, so now because this is a monthly reading, I'm trying to articulate myself as best I can. And I did, because I consider, the High Priestess all about the moon, and I'm coded in the Mayan wisdom as a High Priestess. So I have two decks here. I want to close with one. I haven't brought this deck out in a long time, The Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish, okay? And I have Lady Isis. Lady Isis to me is the highest priestess of all in the respect. Way years before me going on YouTube, I remember she came to me because I studied Egyptology early in my 20s and 30s. I continued, and I remember when Lady Isis said, be fierce and fearless. Okay, so let's see what happens with this at the end if we have the time. Okay, but now I love this Witch's Tarot deck, and I brought out the Thelema deck, and I brought out my dragons because happy birthday Pisces and happy birthday Aries for the month of March, okay? And if anything, I love dragon power. I've loved dragon power energy forever. So, moon and dragon is what I'm about, and obviously the water sign of Pisces, okay? So let's select some cards and let's see what happens. But I'm recognizing that things are softening. I've been crying about these you know, all these gun killings and things. I don't want to change my vibe of my reading, but what happened in Florida in a school by a young man is dangerous, obviously. And dangerous equals the devil, okay? And I gotta share that I'm gonna do a video. I think after this video, before I do my clairvoyant alchemy readings, I'm gonna talk about this wisdom, okay? I am. I'm gonna talk about, you know, because you have to protect yourselves. We have to sage, we have to talk to God. Look at my hand. And we have to say, I don't want this in my life. Because I was, you know, literally scratched and pulled. And for those of you following along, you know, every house I've moved into, there's some, well, 2 cards in my hand. There's always been some darkness follow me. Because they don't want that, you know. They don't want you. They don't want you. They want you to stay in darkness mode. Not on my channel. Okay, not on my channel. All right. And I truly enjoy the Lima new deck that I have. I really like, look at that right in my hand. I love this deck. This is the High Priestess right here. Okay. And the Queen of Cups. And we've had the High Priestess and Lady Venus so much. Just look at that. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't pick this card. Okay, bonus. Lady Venus just came from my Angel Spring Loving Miracles video yesterday. And, you know, it's like praising. It was like organic for me because I was raised Catholic. I was baptized at 1 month old of my life. I attended a Catholic school in New York City called St. Catherine of Genoa, and there was this Native American Wisdom Museum. You know, like I am organic. I don't have to make things up. I am not selling anything on my YouTube. I'm just organic out here, and I will continue to be. I will continue to be. I think God wants me to just continue speaking, and those weird people who make money off of Jesus when they just got baptized, you're going to get your codes. That's what I mean. You know, there's nasty people on this YouTube making money off of the beautiful ones. And trust me, I won't allow it. And if not, oh, look at that. I'm sorry. I brought the cards. Look, the mermaids are speaking. Oracle of Mermaids for Pisces power. And I am. And then I brought Lady Isis. She's the most High Priestess. And the High Priestess is all about the moon. And that we have a blue moon. So many fabulous. And that this is coded by me. This month is coded. And I'm not talking about me. But come on, people. Full moon in Virgo. Full moon in Pisces. And blue moon in Libra. This 2018 code month of March 3/11 is my birthday. I have to say, you know, my moon is in Virgo, my sun is in Pisces, and my rising ascendant is in Libra. So I'm going to take this to heart today. And that's why I brought out my Lady Isis. Nobody is going to tell me that Lady Isis didn't exist. And this woman who is nasty and doesn't embrace ascended masters like my Lady Isis. And Lady Isis, way before YouTube, because I would relate to her a lot, she shared with me, be fierce and fearless. And that's what I'm going to do. So, We'll pick one right now from Lady Isis. I don't have to make this up, my friends, okay? I don't have to. And I get pissed off that there's this person here that keeps talking crap. It's all about Jesus. I love Jesus, trust me. I love Jesus. I love Jesus. I was raised with Jesus. But she knows nothing of Jesus. She only wants to make money. Do you see this card flip in my hand? See that? 2 of them. 3 of them! Oh. I'm going to pick one more. I shall select the last one. Because I was just talking about a nasty woman. I feel she's nasty. I won't give her name, but I think you all know who she is. She is nasty as fuck. Making money off of Jesus, and now she's trying to tell us how. What? You know what? I didn't come here. I didn't even want to get on YouTube. Everybody knows that. But I'm not going to allow my beautiful wisdom be denied by some woman trying to make money now off of Jesus. And denying all the beautiful ones. I shan't. I shan't. Okay, so let's see. We have a lot of cards here. Let me see where I'm at now. Okay. Opening up at 11. Queen of Pentacles. Isn't that fabulous? You see, so I have a righteousness on my table tonight. Because as my 3/11/1960 code, March 11, I am born as Queen of Pentacles. And I am one that donate to animals. In case you're new to my channel, my husband and I, we ran Gulf Bay Animal Hospital in Clearwater, Florida. I was part of that for 15 years. I love the animals. He was exquisite in animal. You know, we ran a fabulous. We began with 5 employees and turned into 22. And I donate a lot. And I donate my time on YouTube for 11 years now. I have no website. I don't ask you to pay for anything. And look what just awoken. I'm going to say awoken because I keep talking to my guides. I'm sick of YouTube. And I'm seeing this freaking negative all the time. And I get a lot of negative on my, I mean, I delete them. But it wasn't like that when I first started YouTube. But you see, they're telling me, you stay with us. You stand strong. You believe. Okay. And you continue to give your joy and love and embrace the beautiful ones. And I know Jesus is here standing strong with me, with all his superlative beautiful ones. I mean, he's got his potent posse squad, and they're all tall giants, and they're going to come. They're coming. They keep telling me, don't worry, we're going to show ourselves soon. And I just keep begging them, please. Please do something. It's not like I want to close down my channel or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. But there's like a lot of nasty now on YouTube. When I started in 2011, we were all, you know, well, the people that I surrounded by were innocent. And we followed Doreen Virtue. And now she's all crazy crap. I mean, somebody wrote to me that she said she saw a demon in her house. And all she had to say to the demon was, Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus of Nazareth. And he just went away. Trust me. I was raised Catholic, and when there's a demon in your house, you just don't remove it. And when a demon is in your house, you better prepare. Okay. They're going to fuck you up. And you either, even when the church Catholic demonologists, exorcists come to your house, they can't even totally remove a demon. Okay. And even those who study the Bible and they're demonologists and come because there's demons in your house, they truly can't remove it either. And when a demon is in your house, they are very tall and large. And somebody wrote to me, she said, there's a demon in her house, and she said he's squatting, and he's black as charcoal, and she just said, Jesus of Nazareth. I'm not gonna deny my beautiful March beauty of my birth date, but I have to add that this woman is starting. She is starting a function that is not good. You know, she is bringing in the dark forces. She truly is. And I think that when she realized that nobody is buying her, I just got baptized Jesus stuff, that's when the demons came in. Okay? Listen to me. 6 of Cups. Oh, how sweet. Now, this deck, I really like this Witch's deck. I find it fascinating because it really does touch my heart in that I opened with my own birth code, or this month of March. Well, 311 is my birth code, but 311 in numerology is I am the Queen of Coins, okay, the Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. So already the table is speaking to me. And the 6 of Cups is literally this familiarity where you know you two have met. We've talked about this card comes through quite often actually. That we have met in the past, or our souls, let's say, we know each other. We will recognize each other because our souls were childlike and, you know, frivolous and fabulous in the respect we're just becoming into our new born human type of elemental strong woman and male. And here we go. Okay, here we go. So I believe in this. And we've been talking about 2018, that there's a pairing coming. It literally is. There's a pairing coming that you have known each other in the past. And this card has come through quite often on my table, speaking that you knew each other even as little children, and then you will meet each other and to say, remember when we knew each other? Remember when? But you liked each other, you played with each other, and you believed in each other. And look at this, the Fool card comes through. And March is all about that. Didn't we just read about that? Hold on. Look at this, my darlings. The 3rd month, right? March. Here we see the Fool card, okay? So now the Fool card is here, representing new beginnings, the new journey, to meet this relationship. Okay, and yes, I'm talking about myself because yes, I'm coded as, and I am coded on March 11th, 1960 as a High Priestess in the Mayan Zolkin calendar. And yes, I am coded numerology as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, but I have new beginnings. We all have new beginnings. Every day we wake up is a new beginning. Okay, and I don't like the word fool. I like the word spiritual initiate. So create yourself that spiritual initiate. Believe in the LUNAR. Believe. Please follow the cycles of the moon, my darlings. Okay. Please Artemis and Diana, the same, the Huntress. Okay, so please, 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 please. So here comes another beautiful card, and so we understand that even though the Queen opened up, it's like just know and see, looking up to the cosmic realm, because this March is loaded. March 1, a full moon in Virgo. March 17, a new moon in Pisces. March 31st, a blue moon in Libra. It's like triple play, okay? Now I'm representing, and that I need to now pray a lot this month of March because my number came through, the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Look how beautiful is that. The Four of Wands comes through. We love when the Four of Wands comes through because this is like, being um, how do you say, have that mental peace and stability, the strength of mind. And I always talk about the fours, just like the pyramids, and I pray that we select a beautiful card from Lady Isis deck. We're here grounded, four, square like the pyramids, and we reach out to the cosmic realm, the stars, and you can see here these lovely ladies dancing. But if you can witness, we've been receiving the castle. See the castle in the background there in the middle of the card? See that? There's like, you're supposed, when we read about the love stories of the prince and the castle and all that, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. I don't know. I'm going to turn this over. Lady of the Stars, look at that. Lady of the Stars. Priestess of Sirius. Now, Lady Isis came from Sirius. I just can't believe this just came through. All right. All right, hold on. Hold on. I tell you, before I came to YouTube, Lady Isis, because I studied ancient Egyptology in my 20s, and I always adored her. And she taught me how to be fierce and fearless. She would tell me, be fierce and fearless. I've said it a lot for those of you who follow me a long time. Look at this. We received her as her priestess self. And I embellish it because this is my month of my birth date. And that the Queen of Pentacles came through, my numerology number, and Priestess of the Stars. Very nice. Oh, wait. Page of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Okay, hold on. I don't even know how these cards got put up upside down. I never read cards like that. Two of Wands. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So it's like you have the energy to make some coin, believe in you, don't give up on you, okay? Do not give up on your, but you have to work it, okay? There's no free ride in this world. There's no free ride. You have to work it. And you just can't juggle things in the respect like, I'm going to do it this way one day. You have to have a spiritual source force. Like Lady Isis is here. This wisdom is 5,000, 6,000 years old. I will never give that away. And I love Jesus. I love Jesus. Jesus is here now as a spiritual warrior with his potent posse squad. And I just keep praying to him like, I want to see it happen. Okay? And I don't have to. I just delivered, And you spring loving miracles yesterday in respect for the killing in Florida and all the killings that have been happening with just people with machine guns or whatever you call it. And it delivered a good a positive message. And you can watch it if you like, but I am not here. I have nothing to sell, okay? I make no money off my YouTube channel, all right? And I like it that way. I absorb it that way. I'm a spiritual teacher meant to bring forward a wisdom that you all can be collectively cognizant and recognize that there's a supernatural world out there with the birds and the dolphins and the earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Okay. But they will aid you. Trust that. Page of Pentacles. So here we have young blood. Yes, begin your next project. Yes, begin what you need to have. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Create, create, create. Six of Wands. The triumph you will have. The triumph you will have with this recognition. And the Two of Wands is prepare. Balance. Balance. If you have something in your mind and you need to do it, then balance it. Okay. There's no fear any longer. Lady Isis is here. Lady Isis is Star of Spirit. I just can't even believe. I don't think that card has ever shown in all the years I've been on YouTube via Lady Isis. And she's telling you, I'm here. I'm here. That's fabulous. Okay, let's see what the dragons have to say. Four of Swords. Okay. And see, there's no rush. Take your time. Take your rest time. Okay? And we'll talk about that a lot on my channel as well. Wake up with an attitude of gratitude. Take that time out. Rest. Okay. There's no rush. When we talk about spiritual matters, they're in charge. Okay. They're in charge. We have no rush. It's more like, okay, I'm listening. I love you. I love you. I want to believe and I want to accept and I want to enjoy, the time I have on this earth planet with this wisdom. And so it's time to just go down and, we talk about on my channel every day, you have to meditate 1 hour a day. And whether that means you turn technology off, you lie down, or you go for a walk with no headphones, nothing, just you and your mind. And you talk to them. You talk to Great Spirit. You talk to the angels. You talk to the beautiful ones. You talk to your grandma, your grandpa, whoever just exited from this earth plane. You talk to them. Okay? It's beautiful. And you see this dragon is at a gravesite. So talk to those loved ones who have passed. Okay. They have much wisdom. They have much wisdom. Okay, so now let's see what's happening here with the dragons. That the King of Dragons has come through is fabulous. I love dragon energy. You can see I have both my dragons here. I love dragon energy. If anything I do, it's with dragons. Fire. And I love mermaids too. I love them all. But the dragons seem to speak to me the most. So the King of Fire is here. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's live them all out. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, look at You see what happens here? All right, so now. Okay, so now we just had a fabulous reading with Aquarius and the Sun Star, the Star card, stars of the suns. And I loved it. I loved that reading. I truly did. I truly, truly did. And I believe in this card because this is what we need to balance with ourselves. You see, the dragons are looking up, and there's a white dragon and a black dragon. And believe in those codes, okay, my darlings? Please believe in those codes. And it is about this cosmic weather, this cosmic energy that's happening in March. And I'm speaking a little out loud because, like I shared, I've never, in the 11 years I've been on the YouTube, I've never had, like, my full moon in Virgo sign and my new moon in Pisces sign and my blue moon in Libra sign happening in all 1 month. So, but that the star card came through is beautiful. And the star card is all about that, inspiration, insight, intuition. And Pisces is all about intuition, right? Okay. And the High Priestess, we were just speaking of the High Priestess that came through. And in the other reading, that she's all about that balance as the magician, but she's more secretive and she's feminine receptive because she works with LUNAR, the moon. Okay. So please delegate yourselves or embrace yourselves to understand. Look up every day. Look up. Look up. Look up. Okay. Look up. How beautiful. And you know what's so beautiful about that? That this card came through. The authors also in Tarot Draconis highlighted this number 17 star card. And this is about those hopes and wishes. And actually March is all about hopes and being intrinsic in your intuitive nature. Okay. It truly is. And when you have that sign with the High Priestess, you have to be a little secretive. Okay. Like Luna really is secretive in a lot of ways, we can say. Yeah. With the eclipses and everything that's going on. And how about 2017 with all that was going on? Okay. So here, we'll give it a beautiful shine right now. It's beautiful. Whoopee. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And now we have the Five of Wands, the Five of Fire, all about those changes. But look who came through. Diablo. Diablo's like, I heard you talking about me. I come for you. But I'll come for him too. I truly do. If anything I'm going to do on my YouTube channel is send Diablo back to where he comes from. I truly do. And I've done a lot of videos about that. And that's why I just brought up that woman that, telling us how demons can be erased. And I think that's why it came through, like to say, Jesus of Nazareth, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. See what happened on my table right now? I don't think so. I do what I want. I'm the dark forces. And no woman is going to just send 3 words out. And we have to think about that, like, right? The dark forces crucified Jesus. And that's what's in the Vatican in Rome. I tell you, there's a big demon's den in the Vatican. And everywhere. And everywhere. And don't believe in that Dorian virtue. That Diablo came through on my table represents I don't have to make anything up. I find her a very lost soul. A lost soul. And it's not about her on this table. We're talking about March, but 5 is about changes, okay? And make sure that you make them righteous. 5 of fire should be when you're, collecting yourself and changing your mind into movement of beauty, okay? But Diablo came through, no doubt. No doubt about it. I truly find that lady ugly. But we'll see what happens. We'll let Diablo rule her world. Okay, so for the Pisces, so I don't usually work with the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. But I will right now. And let's see. Let me turn my head so we select one. Oh, there it is. Soul Cage. Rescue, escape from captivity, and restriction. Okay. Coral's wisdom. Time up. Okay. Alright, so let me see what this means right here. I'm not familiar with this soul cage. Let me see what time. Okay. Soul cage. This is for my Pisces friends. Soul cage. You can tell I've never written in this book, so I don't know anything about this. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, we'll read the divination of this card because it's 3 pages long. Okay. Divination. Feeling trapped, restricted, squeezed, or limited? Question mark. You may be within the confines of a soul cage. Capital S, capital C, soul cage. The soul cage is every compromise you've ever made that cut a little of your soul off. S-O-U-L-F. Soul off. Every time you lied to keep the... Wait a minute. Hold on. What is this about? Soul cage. Message. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Okay. And the divination message. Feeling trapped, restricted, squeezed, or limited. You may be within the confines of a soul cage. The soul cage is every compromise you've ever made that cut a little of your soul off. S-O-U-L, off. Every time you lied to keep the peace. It is the job you took because you thought you could never make a living doing what you love. It is every piece of unnecessary insurance we are sold. Every time we are told to live in fear, and every time we are encouraged by our culture to live as though we are in great danger. This card and the Marrows now ask you, do you wish to free yourself from the soul cage? Do you wish to free yourself from the capital S soul cage? It need not be done all at once, for there are many bars and many chains and many locks. But little by little, they will help you to discover the joys of living according to the stories the soul wants you to tell, and you will be free. Liar. I don't think I've ever pulled this or ever seen this card. This is like, wow. And you can see this mermaid's holding up like a lost love or a lover. You know, you can see the light of the sun. See, look up to the sun. Okay. Wow, Soul Cage. I don't think I've ever read that card before. Let me see. Time out. What is this about? Time out. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Okay. I want to pick one more from Lady Isis, actually. I do. Because right now, you know, take that time out. Take that solitude time. Because there's something going on here. I usually don't receive cards that, you know, if you're in a pairing, you know, in a romance and they're hurting you or whatever it is, you know, just let them rise up to the sun. Let them rise up to the sun. And that's the beautiful thing as a mermaid. We know how to swim deep and we know how to look up to the sun. That's the beautiful thing about mermaids. We can swim towards the deepness of the darkness and we can rise up and breathe out towards the sun and the stars. Okay, so I don't know what this card is about. I've never seen that card before. But take that time out. See my seahorses right there. Time out. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. And I found those two seahorses here in my beautiful piece of beach. And that's my Orisha deck, the Two of Cups that I love so much. So if you're in contemplation mode of awaiting your true love, or you're getting away from a marriage you don't need any longer, contemplate. Take that time out. Because there's a love coming. We are now in a whole different mode, okay? 2018. We've been talking about Master 11 Code. A pairing is coming. Whether you're more in love with your... I don't know. No, I don't want two cards. No. You want one card. Okay, one card. Ay. The High Priestess card came through. You know, Lady Isis, really, she was another one that encouraged me to get on YouTube, because I'm like, I don't want to get on YouTube. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. And I did. Yeah. I just shared how she taught me how to be fierce and fearless. Fierce and fearless. And so let's close with the High Priestess, with this moon cycles of March 2018. And I'm so proud to be a part of her. And here I wrote on 6/12/2013, 6/2/13/13. Because I think I received this book in 2013. Oh, I didn't write it down, but yes, I haven't had this book a long time. High Priestess. Let's call it the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is all about the La Luna, okay? The feminine principle, the understanding of, you know, your feelings and your emotions and moods. And this can be for male, female, just believe. And if you're a male, then just embrace more of your feminine principle. And if you are a female, then embrace more of the moon cycle wisdom, okay? This is about the past. Your psychic recognition of your past. Let me see where I am right now. Okay, 43:55. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes. You can see the High Priestess here. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind and wait and patiently for the grand revelation that is on its way. Okay, so my darlings, here we already have had Lady Isis speak, Lady of the Stars, Priestess, and she's, I mean, I have to add, these are the two most powerful cards I've held in my hand in a long, long, long time. And you see, Diablo here, he can do nothing. We'll send this cat straight to hell. You know what I'm saying? That's the cool, this is what I've learned about Lady Isis when we practice the magic. Because that's what high priestesses do. We send the darkness to hell. Back to where they come from. You just send them back to where they come from. Okay? That's what we do. Diablo, oh, he's been in my house many times. I just send him back to hell. Go back to where you come from. And then we open the channel with my own birth code right here. And then I just sent Diablo to hell. Look, he just fell down on the floor. I'm so grateful for Lady Isis. And you know what? We don't have to fear the devil, okay? I tell you that. Oh, yeah. And those that fear the devil, trust me, you're going to get F-U-C-K'd. And I did bring up with that woman making money off of Jesus. But see how I bring the messages through. This is how I live. Okay. You are guided to trust in the revealed, whether it seems preposterously magnificent and you have no idea how it could possibly all happen, or whether it seems not nearly grand enough as yet. In time, with your patience and willingness to trust in the unfoldment of your life, you will realize the inherent beauty, perfection, and sublime loveliness of your life unfolding, and that your purpose and destiny are truly exquisite. You will feel more joy and peace and trust within you, growing into the serenity of the High Priestess who accepts all. And look, it's page 77. 77 code. You will feel more joy and peace and trust within you, growing into the intensity and serenity of the High Priestess who accepts all with a wisdom born of great insight and understanding. Rather than being passive, she is actively surrendered in absolute trust in higher wisdom. The High Priestess Lady Isis, and your own divine soul, I mean, my code is 311-1960, born as a Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I don't have to make this up, people. The High Priestess Lady Isis and your own divine soul are calling you to trust in the unfoldment of a mystery into revelation right now. Pay attention to sacred signs, dreams, and intuitions right now, as they are accurate and more prophetic than usual. Provide the guidance in these spiritual insights. They are guiding you deeper into love, which you will recognize as a feeling of deep trust, safety, and knowing. Even in the most unfamiliar circumstances, then you can trust them completely. This oracle is also indication that if something completely unfathomable, bizarre, or strange is happening right now, provided you feel love in your heart, trust it! Exclamation mark. This oracle is also an indication that if something completely unfathomable, bizarre, or strange is happening right now, providing you feel love in your heart, trust it! Exclamation mark. It is the hand of the divine guiding you, and you must and you just don't know enough of what is happening in the bigger picture yet to make sense of the situation. But you will in time, and possibly much sooner than you realize. And the ritual of the High Priestess. Let me see what time it is. Okay, we got time. You will need one white candle, a tea light is fine, and matches. If you can find a pashmina scarf or shawl that you can use for this ritual, preferably in white or a color that you love, you can use it to lightly cover your head as a sacred robe and say, in quotes, I honor the priestess within and the high priestess Isis that loves me unconditionally. With this veil upon my head, I part the veil between the worlds and enter into the domain of her mystery, of Isis' mystery, quote unquote. Light a single white candle and say, quote, within white all colors are contained. In this candle all mysteries can be revealed. I ask to see that which has been concealed, which will serve me in unconditional love, gifted from Isis, grace and pure as the dove. It's so sweet that my little doves, I love them so much all these years. And I just took a picture on my Instagram, posted on my Facebook. I have two baby eggs. The doves have made it again on my little tree. And so I'm going to be a grandmama again. And I love it. Grace is pure as the dove. Gaze at the candle if you are aware of the area that needs more clarity in your life. Imagine or intend that you can project it into the flame of the candle, allowing the energy of it to be purified and refined. If you do not know exactly what part of your life needs a reveal, then simply gaze at the flame with an open mind. When you can close your eyes and still keep your focus on the flame, do so for a few moments. Then say, in quotes, in dream, in thought direct, in awareness and in bodily sense, I now receive the mystery unveiled. I am not denied any detail. I receive this now with comprehension clear from the priestess Isis, who holds me dear. End of quotes. Allow your mind to be empty. If you have a thought or impression, take note of it, but don't analyze or fight it. Just trust the reveal will happen as it is best for you, whether it comes clearly during your ritual as a knowing, vision, gut instinct, or feeling, or whether you receive a dream or an insight in the days or weeks following your ritual. When you are ready, just open your eyes. And the incantation. You can say this incantation excerpt from your ritual at any time you wish to open to learning more of the mystery unfolding in your life. And the incantation. In dream, in thought direct, in awareness and in bodily sense, I now receive the mystery unveiled. I am not denied any detail. I receive this now with comprehension clear from Priestess Isis, who holds me dear. And I love her so much. And you know what's crazy good? And we'll close with this. There's a new song by a young couple, Him and I. And I was just listening to that song, Him and I. And I forget the artists' names, but it's called Him and I. And they're a young couple that are both singers, profound, and they made this new video from Brooklyn, New York, and there's something coming for all of us, and I know it's coming for me too. I love you all, my darlings. Believe in you and don't give up. Okay. Him and I, look up that beautiful song, because the High Priestess Isis is embracing that love. of a dual couple meant to be forever. Ciao.